News 8's Bob Wilson, as you see behind me, has already been talking to the people at our state's Emergency Management Center, and he joins us live from Hartford tonight with more on how they're planning for the big rain. Bob?
Wow, how are you doing tonight, Fred? You know, it's interesting because everyone thinks, oh, flooding. When they hear you say flooding, they're worried about all the water rising up, coming down the streets, when the wind can be just as big of a problem, which can add to the flooding. So what do you do?
So the answer is be prepared.
The question, how to stay safe and keep your home dry during torrential rains. Robert DeBella, the Director of Emergency Services for the town of Glastonbury, says with substantial amounts of rain on the way, you should check your sump pumps, clean roof gutters, nearby culverts, and check for debris in the street.
In terms of storm drains out in front of your house, you could assist your town or city by clearing the storm drain. It'll take just a few minutes.
The Office of Emergency Management says when you think about flooding, you think about the storm, but the winds don't really play into it. However, they say that's the biggest problem. Things like pails, planters, lawn furniture can blow off of your yard and land covering over the storm drain. As a matter of fact, this is a perfect example. Driving along, we saw the trash can right here by the side of the road. When the wind blows that over, the water will carry it and block the storm drain right there, causing flooding. The water can back up into your home, into the neighbor's home. So they say before the storm comes, you want to get out there and clean out your house and tie down anything that can be blown away to clog the drains.
Water overload is very dangerous.
Look at Bank Street in New London earlier this month. Flash flooding hit so hard, so fast, cars were floating in the street. And it's those constantly changing conditions, says DeBella, that should stop you from trying to cross a flooded road.
It changes every few minutes. Besides that, if you go through there, you stand a good chance of having your car stall out. And that's a real problem then.
And an interesting tip, he said, is, you think of the flooding, the wind, the rain, but lightning can also be a problem. If you're curious to how much lightning is in the area, just go to your AM dial and set it to static. You'll hear it going. It says the more static you hear, that's the lightning. The more you hear, the more static is out there, the more danger there is in the area. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.